Today we're going to go over the 2019 estate tax and gift exclusion amounts. So let's get started first with a little history lesson, and I promise that this one will be quick. In Oklahoma, we no longer need to worry about Oklahoma estate tax, and that is because several years ago, the state of Oklahoma abolished the Oklahoma estate tax. However, even after the Oklahoma legislature abolished the Oklahoma estate tax, there was still some instability and uncertainty because of federal estate taxes. However, in 2013, the United States Congress passed the American Taxpayer Relief Act of 2013 and provided estate and gift tax exclusion amounts. And they've increased every year since with inflation, especially in 2018. In 2018, the annual gift exclusion amount was $15,000. For 2019, it remains unchanged at $15,000. However, the estate tax exclusion amount increased from $11.18 million to $11.4 million in 2019. Now, you should always consult with your CPA or tax professional to see what you might need to do, but let's look at what these numbers mean generally to you. First, the $15,000 annual gift tax exclusion means that you can give someone, anyone, annually up to $15,000 tax-free. Now what's cool is this is per person. So a married couple can give someone up to $30,000 annually tax-free. If you're married with 3 kids, then potentially, as an example, you and your spouse could give each one up to $30,000 annually. That's $90,000 tax-free from your estate. Now, I should mention you can still give someone in excess of that amount. You just have to report the excess amount. And like I mentioned earlier, always check with your CPA or your tax professional first before you do any of this. Now let's discuss the estate tax exemption amount. For 2019, it is now $11.4 million per person. Now that is really significant because it was only $5 million a couple of years ago. It also means that a married couple could potentially exclude $22.8 million from the 40% federal estate tax. All of this happened because of the 2018 Tax Reform Act, but it is scheduled to sunset after 2025. So, unless the United States Congress takes action before then, the exclusion amount reverts back to $5 million adjusted for inflation in 2026. Now, these numbers are huge, and they really only affect a very, very small percentage of taxpayers. For most people, the $15,000 annual gift tax exclusion is probably more relevant. You know, if you have children who are just starting out in life or just got married, then the gift tax exclusion might be a good way to help them out with the down payment on a house, a new car, or even to jumpstart their own retirement. But like I've said, you need to discuss these exclusion amounts with a tax professional first. So, to learn more, call us for an appointment. Remember, our initial estate planning consultation here at the Cortes Law Firm is always free. Well, that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, then please like it below and subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends. We post new videos every Tuesday on our YouTube channel. We appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.